Hey, welcome back. Today I have another keyboard to review. As usual, thank you so much to Epomaker for reaching out to me and sending out this keyboard for me to review. I do this for free and they didn't pay me to do this review. So, without wasting any time, let's unbox it. The design of the box is fairly simple and minimalistic. Just a few glimpses of the keyboard on the sides and some of the branding names of the keyboard. Here are some of the accessories that you will receive together with this keyboard. Protective cover for your keyboard, manual guide, and inside this small box you will receive this white USB Type-C cable, 2-in-1 keycap and switch puller, some extra keycaps with an interesting novelties design, and the keyboard itself, the CIDOO ABM084. Let us now discuss this keyboard specification. This keyboard has an interesting layout. It is a TKL layout with a knob, and let me tell you, this is my first TKL keyboard and I kind of fell in love with it. But I'm still loyal with 60% layout. Unfortunately, this keyboard uses a tray mount style instead of the gasket mounted. Do I care about it? Of course not. This keyboard is also hot swappable. It is also Mac and Windows compatible. This keyboard supports 3 connection modes: wired, wireless, and Bluetooth. Finally, this white version costs around $89.99 or roughly 400 ringgit. However, the green version and the black version costs a bit higher than this one. Why? I don't know. This keyboard is only available in 3 different colors: white, green, and black. The white version and the green version has the same white chassis, only the difference is the keycaps. This keyboard has a quite unique design though, with the aluminum knob plus the multimedia keys there making this keyboard a bit stand out. There are also indicators LEDs here. The build quality is really solid and sturdy, plus there is no creaking noise. Only the multimedia keys are a bit... yeah. By the way, the keyboard case is made of ABS materials and this keyboard has some adjustable feet to it. For the keycaps, there are dies of PBT and it is in cherry profile. It's quite good too despite being made out of PBT material, so it won't shine quickly as the ABS plastic material. Oh yeah, the font on these keycaps are good, but the only downside it is the font that are in the lower side, if you understand what I mean. And I almost forgot to mention that the green version and the black version use KDA profile. The switches are available in 4 versions depending on the keyboard you choose. If you buy the green version, you will receive the TTC Gold Pink, which is linear, and if you buy the black version, you will get the TTC Speed Silver, which is also linear. If you get the white version like mine, you can choose either Gadron Pro Yellow or the Epomaker Flamingo switch. And if you buy directly from the CIDOO website, there are more options there. The one I got here is the Gadron Pro Yellow. I could say that the switch here is quite smooth, but I noticed some spring ping. And it is a Gadron Pro series, so it does come factory loop. How about the stabs? I could say that it is not that good or not too bad, or should I say it's decent. The plate mounted stab here comes factory loop but still readily to my ears, and I do encounter a problem on the left shift where it won't register the key press or like a delay key press. Yeah. Let's talk about the plate of this keyboard. This keyboard has a steel plate and I don't even know why they call this a special plate. What's special about it? It's just a steel plate and I don't know. Underneath the plate, we have some Poron plate foam, which is pretty thick as well, like her. Next is the PCB. The PCB support hot swap and it is compatible with 3-pin and 5-pin switches, and it uses TTC socket. Unfortunately, the PCB is not compatible with any screw-in or clip-in stabs, and the PCB has north-facing design, so there can be some interference with the cherry profile keycaps. So far, this keycap does not encounter any interference at all. This keyboard also has poron case foam to reduce the hollowness, but still it's pretty hollow to me. Finally, this keyboard comes with a 3000 mAh battery. Now it's time for the RGB and the software. I could say the RGB is quite bright and it's quite beautiful as well, but yeah, you know me, I'm not a fan of RGB and I will close it. You can change the RGB just by changing it via CIDOO software, and the software is quite user-friendly. Is this a good keyboard? No. Is this a bad keyboard? No. For me, it's just a decent pre-built keyboard under $100 for the white version, but for the green and the black version, it's a bit of a price. I think at that price point, you can buy a good pre-built keyboard like the Kwoall Q3 that offer a gasket mounting style. And it is aluminum. For the typing, it does feel a bit stiffer because of the tray mounted design and the steel plate that makes it a bit hard to type on. I could say two things that I hate about this keyboard. First, as I mentioned earlier, my unit here does suffer from the delayed key press on the left shift. And the second will be the USB-C port keeps on disconnecting, and when I try to adjust or move the keyboard a bit, it keeps on disconnecting. The good thing is that this keyboard has a knob on a TKL layout at a cheaper price compared to the Kwoall Q3. I'm just talking about the white version. I know that I'm comparing an aluminum keyboard with an ABS plastic keyboard, so yeah, overall I really like it. Should you buy it? I could say yes, only for this white version. But the green and the black version, I could say no, because it is overpriced for a plastic keyboard. I could recommend you guys to buy the Kwoall Q3, which is a fully aluminum keyboard and it is gasket mount. If you are still new or wanted to start with this keyboard rabbit hole, this could be your first keyboard, especially if you are interested in a TKL layout with a knob. If you are interested in the CIDOO ABM084, there will be a link in the description below. So yeah, I think that's it for today's video. See you guys next time. Thanks for watching.